big, strong guy.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than a traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Yeah, that supposed to have been a third baseman, man. That's bull crap, man. Nah, man, that's corny, man. That third baseman should have got that shit.
Bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in here, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching.
Oh, man.
Sanchez gathers, but no chance to recover. Alvarez is
What
on
the
at
fuck
first
is this, man?
after
This
the
is
strikeout.
stupid, man.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. No dice on
Oh, man. God damn, man. This game's going to be another block. Shit, man. This guy can't even pitch the fucking ball, man.
Rush that ball, and now perhaps has to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Damn.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start. He's going to want to forget.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now that's popped up. Urshela got it, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
And now pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and went the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher like that, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Tucker looks up. Gone! Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Batting
1 away.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So striding in,
baseman,
Luke Voigt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning set to go, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Number 10.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit at third. He's right there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Astros leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So coming to the plate, Clint Frazier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And there's out number 2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Now a slide, and he's in there at the plate, and that'll tie the ball game at 3.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Greinke comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And it's a ball. Strikes now to Aaron Judge. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Aaron Hicks to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Tucker looks up. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Austin Pruitt enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Pruitt. Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Stanton.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
And he popped him up. Urshela backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Into the box, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
He'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
29.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now
ready for another chance.
Fielder.
Clint Frazier.
Clint.
Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And that retires the side. So the start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Jonathan Loaizaga is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 43.
Here comes the first pitch. Martin Maldonado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 6-6 ball game.
The left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
That's shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried.
Gary.
Drove that one into the alley for a gap that'll bring him easily into second base.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu singled home a run in his last time up. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alex Bregman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are digging in and looking for more. Aaron Hicks comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they move out in front 7-6.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard hit towards center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Clint Frazier. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's set and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier as they jump ahead by 3. Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Houston, number 58. Now batting, shortstop.
To the plate now, Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Left side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
Now batting, catcher Martin.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hicks is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in George Springer. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. One left for Houston. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Aaron Hicks will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key three-run home run. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Gurriel. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Jose Altuve. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Reined in. And there's one away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and missed.
1-2.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now. Now in the box, Yordan Alvarez. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like, well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Astros leave one. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall
Now
on,
back.
boys. Old
First
school,
base.
new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-1 delivery. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out. First offering on its way. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The windup and the 0-2. This is line to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 55.
Ready now, Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Presley is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Into the box, Labor Torres as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu fouled away. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. 9th. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And at the plate will be the speed. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And after all that, 1 run scores, but a potential second run will have to hold on at third base.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And there's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Taken, but called a strike. Correa on third. Tucker stands at second. No outs. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Zach Britton is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Zach Britton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 2-1 home. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The batter.
He's set. Here it comes. George Springer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hicks on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 3 runs already home here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The left fielder, number 20.
Michael Brantley is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead.
I don't want this game no more. I don't want this game no more, man. This game is too fucking whack, man.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Nah, man. Here.
Hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate it.
Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this one's by him to the backstop. No movement on base. It's ball 1.
Fuck it. They can't do nothing with the motherfucker, man. You might as well.
And this one gets away. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up.
Sorry.
It's a grand slam.